It's time to start the 944 Dream build, starting with this donor car right here. I believe it's got a good engine. I flooded the cylinders with some Marvel Mystery Oil that's been sitting for a week, so I'm going to take something off like the hood, check the fuel, see if the fuel's any good. If not, swap the fuel out, and then put a battery to it and see what we got. So grab a cold one, do what you got to do. Let's check it out. All right, here's what's going on. You guys see me clean the engine bay. What you didn't see was me hook up the battery, pull the spark plugs, and now what we're going to do is crank this engine over. Attempt to. It's been a week, and I've had the cylinders flooded with Marvel Mystery Oil because I don't know the last time this car was started. So here we go. Car, we're going to verify is in neutral. She's in neutral. All we're doing is turn it over. So I knew it was inevitable getting the car up on jack stands. I just didn't know I'd have to do it this soon. I have to figure out why the car is clicking and not turning over. And what I believe is, see this right here from the positive terminal? Yeah. And that follows down, and where's... Oh, there's a piece right there. That follows all the way down to the bottom of the car. Let me get that out of there. So we have a really terrible positive terminal cable, battery cable going to the starter. I am going to disconnect this, and what I'm going to end up doing is cutting it. Fortunately for me, I have something left over from a different project. Have you guys ever seen a redneck bench test starter? Jump pack. We got a starter. I need to touch that wire down in there. Can't quite get my fingers in there. And make sure you guys are in here. So, I pulled the starter in case you couldn't tell. Starter's definitely not. I had an extra starter laying around. I don't know if it's any good. I swapped out the solenoids because the starters are slightly different. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, we in there. Gonna get it installed, crank this car over. I've got the starter in the car after we've swapped solenoids. Got a good battery on there, new cables. I don't see any reason this thing shouldn't turn over, so let's do the damn thing, right? Fire in the hole. Success! Got it! Alright, I pulled the fuel pump and fuel filter, and this is pretty much varnish. This fuel is no good. And here's the old fuel filter. Says made in China, definitely not original. Fuel pump, or who knows. I did have this extra stuff laying around, so I'm going to see if this will work. And I'm going to go ahead and plumb this in and put some fresh gas in it. And we'll see if we can get some fresh gas up to the engine. So let's see what we got. So I decided to go ahead and bring you guys back in for this Bosch pump right here. Got my power probe, and when I hit it with 12 volts, I can feel it clicking, but she no go. This is a spare pump I had laying around, and when I hit it with 12 volts, I can feel that motor spool up. All right, fire in the hole. There it is. It's that simple, folks. I don't know, the last time this car ran, fired right off. All right, we're going to run the compression test on the 2.7 liter. Hit it. All right. 210. All right, cylinder number 2, fire in the hole. All right, and we're at 200. Yeah, we're at 200. Cylinder number 3, let's get it. All right, 210 on the money. Cylinder number 4. A little more. We're still climbing. Alright, so I know I said at the beginning of the video that this was like a dream build, right? This is an 89, and this is definitely not the dream. I just had what I thought was a good engine. Unfortunately enough, it is. Also needed a couple of body panels, so you know, I got a few parts off of it, but I'm just, now that I know the engine is good, I'm going to strip the car down, just the drivetrain and the few body panels that I need, and then this car is going to the scrap, not even making it to the junkyard. And now, if I'm going to build the car the way I really want to build it, this 2.7 liter is not going to cut it. It's got to be an LS. I've looked at other swaps, but the LS just makes a lot of sense. Because a bunch of people have done it, there's a kit available, and the lightweight, it's almost, I think it's like 30 pounds heavier than the original engine. So for those reasons alone, I'm going with the LS swap. I had thought about doing a 6.4 Hemi swap, but that engine weighs between 600 to 700 pounds, and that's not going to happen. I do not want to jeopardize the weight and balance of this car. Is why I love the 944 platform so much, and I know you 944 owners can attest to that. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to get the stuff off of here I want to keep and basically resell, recoup a little bit of money, and then I'm going to drag the dream car, the not so dream car, whatever you want to call it, the project. I'm going to drag it here into the shop, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not even going to mess with the engine because I know it's not good. I'm going to go ahead and strip it out, strip that car down entirely, and start prepping for body work. And I have 1 year to get this, to get my dream car ready for the 944 Fest in Virginia. So got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I got a year. I can make this happen. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll keep the videos coming.